Getting ready for a big, busy day here.
A busy day for this team includes jumping into the driver's seat and guiding the wheels of a big blue RV through the streets of Phoenix, Arizona.
I tell everybody that I have the best job in the world. I love coming to work every day and taking care of homeless kids.
The guy behind the wheel of the mobile MASH unit is also its medical director.
For her mouth. Yeah.
Dr. Randy Christensen prefers the tight hallways.
How we doing?
And small exam rooms.
No pain down your spine or over your kidneys. Okay.
Of the Cruisin' Health Mobile over a more traditional clinical setting. Because only here can Dr. Christensen really reach his patients.
Stomach pains, anything else like that?
The homeless teenagers that survive on the streets.
It just amazes me that we all live in a society that has so many wonderful things. We all have so much to give, and yet there are children and teenagers that are sleeping on the streets, and it just, deep down to my core, that just feels wrong to me.
5 days a week, the mobile clinic is on the go because there is a huge need for this team to make house calls to those without homes.
Well, where are you staying right now? Are you couch surfing still, or are you on the streets? Or?
Yeah.
The cases don't always appear too tough to treat.
We see a lot of the same things that everybody else goes to a doctor for. So coughs and colds and flus and maybe some asthma and maybe a skin infection.
But these patients come with histories that make their medical needs more acute.
We find out that on top of those, there's tragedy behind them, whether that's abuse or neglect, violence, rape, all those terrible, horrible things that you can't even imagine go on. They're all behind that. So we learned very early that we address those things that they come in for, but we have to be very broad-minded in how we address their holistic health.
22-year-old Sierra grabs a meal while she waits for her turn with the Cruisin' Health Mobile.
I was homeless for 3 years, and I worked really hard to get an apartment, and I got a job. And then I got laid off, so I lost my apartment. I worked so hard to get that, so I was super upset. So I've been pretty much couch surfing for the last year. But,
she's been coughing a lot lately.
This is from black mold, but they've got to have some sort. Yeah, the apartment we're staying in has black mold leaking.
So the RV couldn't have come at a better time.
I'm coughing up like green and orange.
Now
looking
that
goo.
isn't an allergic reaction.
Okay.
That is more of a sick reaction or infectious cause of that.
The Cruisin' Health Mobile is based at the United Methodist Outreach Ministries, or UMOM, New Day Centers. A standalone clinic at the family shelter here serves a lot of young kids and their parents. But it's the teens on the street who get missed, unless the RV comes to them.
Is that pretty safe for you? No one's out to get you or anything else like that?
Many of the young adults the crew sees are dealing with huge challenges.
Mental health diagnoses are about 3 to 4 times that of the general population. Maybe 1 in 10 are hearing voices or having visual hallucinations. Maybe 40% have attempted suicide in the last 6 months. Probably 80% of them are abusing some substance.
Tough problems that you can't just put a Band-Aid on.
I'm scared. It's a needle.
Okay, yell as loud as you want, just don't move.
We realize that some of the kids are not going to change overnight, and so we need to plant the seeds. And we talk to them, and we treat them with kindness and respect and dignity. Let them make some of the choices and keep taking them back.
In the 10 years they've been out here, the crew has had a hand in helping a lot of teens get off the streets.
They're in college, and we have 20-some people that are in nursing schools, and we have so many people doing some fantastic things.
Faith plays a big role in Dr. Christensen's motivation.
I think it goes deep down to your heart, what you feel is right, and that little voice that says, this is your fellow human being.
And with all the issues this team sees here every day,
I have no way to call you guys.
Their biggest challenge is changing perceptions outside the mobile unit.
And the truth is that these kids have some horrible stories and they're surviving. My biggest dream is to continue to educate people on how worthwhile these kids are, how terrible their life has been before, but just how much of success they can have if just given half the chance.
A chance they get in the Big Blue RV.
And I've been getting dizzy too, though.
Well, we'll get you better.
Well, I like them a lot. They're cool.
This video was brought to you by the people of the United Methodist Church through World Service donations.